there's my 1.8 conversion. Welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be doing the 1.6 to 1.8 conversion, so make sure you stay all the way to the end to see everything that I had to go through to get these on. Now I have them set up, all the stuff right here, so let's take you through what I'm actually going to be doing. So check this out. So I've got the brackets necessary to do 1.6 to 1.8. The rotors themselves are a little bit larger than what I've got on there right now. So it does require the caliper brackets to be changed out. But I've got new stop tech lines, front and rear. I don't actually know which one's which, but it doesn't matter. New stop tech lines, new sport brakes. I've got the rotors, got my brake clean. I should have everything ready to go in here. And I also have the RL600.4 brake fluid. This is the one that Flying Miata recommends, so I have enough of this to make sure I've got everything new in there, no old stuff. So we're good. Let's get to it. Wheels off, and now we got to take this whole assembly out. So this obviously has to come out. That's my hub-centric adapter, and then these guys got to come out. This line's going to be replaced. So all this is coming out. This one's obviously coming out. That shouldn't take more than a few minutes. So turning the wheel definitely helps out. This is a 14 that we got to do right here, and then we've got the other one right here. There we go. Shouldn't be too hard to crack loose. That will get the caliper itself off of the knuckle, which should be, I mean, it's coming off nice and easy for me. Make sure you don't lose these bolts because you will have to reuse them. And then right here, this one, this line right here, we got to take off, and looks like the way to do this one is gonna be, yeah, so this, it has a little clip right here. This right here is a little clip. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen the top one, and then just like, it should be able to like pop the clip out, and once the clip is popped out, actually just take it off. It'll just like slide off, and we'll take it off from right here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take all that off in 3, 2, 1. And just like that, guys, we have it off now. It's a little messy right here, whatever, but I have it right there. So it was the two that we're holding onto here were the brackets, which is this right here. I apologize for the wind. Actually, I don't apologize for the wind. It's not my fault. And then there was this one. It was a 17, and then the other one was also a 14. So that's off. Now to start putting all the other stuff on. And then we've got that one that I've got to take off. Just off of first looks, I can tell you that it definitely looks a lot bigger. And you can see around the edges that yes, it is noticeably bigger. So that's really exciting, the fact that it's a lot bigger. That thing looks mammoth size when compared to this. Like, there they are side by side. Yeah, that's exciting. That's really cool. And obviously it looks a hell of a lot thicker, actually. Obviously this one's old and worn, but this looks really, really good. I'm excited. That got me super juiced. I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a difference, but let's slap this there, get all the brackets. I've got the new brackets, so I'm gonna need this right here. And normally I would love to paint this, but unfortunately it is way too windy and I just can't do that. So that's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna be taking all this apart again anyways, because I've got this one already here. This is the lower ball joint. I've got an extended lower ball joint already here. I've got the coilovers already here that are gonna be done in another video. I've got the polyurethane bushings that are gonna be done in another video. So all of this is gonna be completely taken apart. So at the same time, I will just paint that and the calipers. That gives me a little time to figure out what color paint I wanna do. So definitely let me know what you guys think, what color I should paint these. I don't know what color the car is gonna be, so that's why I really haven't decided anything. So here's the difference in brackets. So as you'll see, this one right here, if I'm like holding it parallel to the camera, you can hardly see the holes. But this one right here, if I'm holding it parallel to the camera, these holes are further out. So that's how the bigger rotor is held in place, is because this part is extended in itself. So that's why you need these. I was wondering why it was that you need these. From what I can see here, they are interchangeable from side to side, maybe, or not. No, they're not. Okay, because this one has that little place right there, and then that one's held on right there. So it's gonna be this one with this one and this one over here, and they are a little bit different. I can see that right here. So make sure you're not putting them on wrong. The one that you took off the car will have this little thing right here, whatever the heck you want to call that, and you want to match that with the one right here. So this is the right one. I'm gonna go ahead and put all these on using YouTube magic so that you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do all of this. So 3, 2, 1. And just like that, we got them in here. It has gotten a little bit later in the day because I had to go pick up some brake lubricant, which I put in here, as well as these little brackets right here. So I put some right here so that it doesn't squeak very much. I put some on the other back side, only on the back side, obviously. The stainless steel line is in there as well. This looks pretty good. I just need to tighten that up right there. This one's already up here. There it is. This one's already hooked on. It really wasn't all that difficult. You pop this clip off, and then you loosen this top one. This top one completely comes off. You pop the clip off, and this one just kind of falls out the bottom. The new one comes in. This is really easy as well. Just take it off, put the new one in. Not that difficult. And then, so it was really just 4 bolts for the caliper system. The one that holds the brackets, the one that holds the actual caliper to the bracket itself, and then same thing on the other side. All right, so here's the rear, and there is a pretty big difference in the rears as well. Like, it's sizable difference. You can't even see. I'm holding it right where it's supposed to be, and you can't even see the other ones. Like, yeah, it's a big difference, so that's pretty awesome. So for the brake line, it's gonna be as easy as doing this one right here, and then it's gonna be the same kind of situation as the front one over here. That shouldn't be too difficult. And then for the actual caliper removal, I can see a bolt right here. It looks to be like a 14 again. And I can feel another one down here. You probably can't see it, but there's another one that I can feel right here. That is gonna be for the whole system to come out. And as far as the actual caliper removing from the bracket, I can see one right here that's a small one. This one, and that might be the only one, as a matter of fact. Indeed, there is only one bolt right here. Got the top one loosened, so now it's just a matter of getting it off and doing the bottom one. So that shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna get those 2 off, and then this whole assembly should fall completely off, and we should be able to get this one out. So we'll get to that and see you in a sec. All right, so I got that off. That is fully off of there. Right now, what I've got to do is I've got to take off this bolt that's right there, so that it comes off of this. The bracket separate, and I can use the bigger bracket, and I'll show you guys the bracket comparison as well as the rotor comparison. All right, so here they are. This is old, this is new, and the obvious difference here is gonna be this one looks beefier. This one just looks bigger. Like, obviously we've got this that's actually bigger than this. Aside from that, it looks like it's like taller. So right there, it's like a little bit more. So yeah, that's the difference. These are the 1.8 brackets that you're gonna need. And then everything should be put back together. The only thing that I'm missing to put all this back together is taking this one off, which is, there you go. Taking this one off, which is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. It uses a 10, it's just a matter of pulling it off. And then using the little, I'm sure it has a little, yeah, here it is, I can feel it. It's got similar little bracket to the other one. So I'm gonna get that off, get that replaced, get that changed up, put everything together. Oh, I wanna show you guys the difference in rotors now that I have it out. So, big difference. big difference. The other one's much bigger, so that's why we're doing this upgrade. All right, fellas, so we got a problem. It's stuck. So the piston itself will not retract more, and it needs to, but at this point it's seized up. I have this tool and I was using it to push it in, but it's not going in anywhere. So I just called the local auto parts store. They will have it in for me tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll go ahead and slap that on. For now, I guess I'll go finish the other ones and hope that the other ones aren't seized, but I'm just gonna order a new one. I'm gonna order the 1.8 just to make sure it just slaps on without having to use any bracket things. Any of the other brackets or whatever. Just gonna put the new assembly on. I mean, I've got this in here, so this is already set. That's already in there. I can't finish it because I don't have that part, but I'll have it here tomorrow. So a couple of things I learned while doing the other one is, first and foremost, I think the easiest way to remove all of this stuff is loosen this one up first. If you're gonna be doing this, loosen this one up first. That way, you know, it's in place and it's not moving around. As well as, basically just don't loosen these guys at the end. The ones that actually hold the brackets, loosen those at the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this one. I'm gonna do that one. That's the little block. Okay, so we have this little block, so it looks like that's gonna be getting replaced right there. Okay, that's kind of a pain, but I'll get that taken care of. So this caliper is not any better. For one, this bolt back here is stripped. I may have had something to do with it. Right now I have the e-brake on, so it's holding on to this. I got this loose. The other one I had a hard time getting it loose. But I'm gonna take off the e-brake, and I'm just ordering a brand new caliper because that just seems like the easier thing to do at this point, since I'm already getting the new one for the other side anyways. But I will go ahead and take care of this one and then do the other front on that. Damn, a lot of problems in this one video. A lot of problems, but we'll get through it. No big deal. Yeah. So considering I couldn't do the rears, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off with the fronts, and then we'll leave the rears for tomorrow. But these shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes, so let's just use, I'm tired, let's just use some YouTube magic. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, it's on there. Got the new 1.8s. This is obviously the, whoa, YouTube magic, you broke my glove. Anyways, this is a bracket from the donor car. I didn't paint it, it's been too windy today, but when I go do the rest of the suspension stuff, I'm gonna have the car up again anyway, so I'll go ahead and take it off and paint it, so no big deal. That gives me a little bit of time to figure out which color I wanna do. So in the comment section below, drop what you think I should paint these. Black, red, purple, green, yellow. I mean, I don't know, whatever you guys think. Whatever you think would look good, but this is already set. This is cool. I just double checked. I have pretty decent angle on these, and while it does stretch, it is enough. It is good, and it's at a good angle here, which is important. So that looks good. We're gonna finish those off tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. These are the 1.8s, so that'll fit just fine. So today we finish up the 2 rears. The other ones were seized, so now I gotta do this. But what I did yesterday, and I don't remember if I filmed this, so I might be going over this twice, but I went ahead and put that gold block on there. It's very simple. These 2 hold the block. There's a nut right here, nut right here. They were a little difficult to take off. And then I've got my stainless steel line already in here. So now it's literally a matter of, I mean, this is a lot simpler now because I don't have to deal with brackets. So slap that right there and put the brakes on that, put that right there, put it all back together, and bada bing, bada boom. Let's show you the end result. And for another time, bada bing, bada boom. And that's that one, that's done. And I'll finish off the other one tomorrow. So I'll cut to that clip now. And for the last time, we work on this one. So this is just kind of on there loosely. So I'll put that right there. We've already got the brake line in. That's already in there. So now all we have to do is put this right there, which should be incredibly simple. So basically in this video, we did two types of 1.6 to 1.8 conversion. We did one in the front, which included keeping the same calipers, just replacing the bracket. And then the ones in the back, we replaced the entire caliper. Which one's easier? Obviously the caliper. Which one's cheaper? Obviously the brackets. So that tells you that. Let's finish this off with a final YouTube magic. 2, 1. All right, and just like that, we got this one on as well. It was not very difficult. Everything was fairly simple to put on. So yeah, that looks really good. I like it. Now, as a finisher, would I recommend this to you guys? Having been that I haven't bled the system yet and I haven't tested it, I'm not entirely sure if I'll see like a huge gain in performance when it comes to braking. That being said, if you need to replace your rotors and if you need to replace your brakes and you can get a hold of some cheap brackets, this is a really good upgrade. It's, in that sense, it's definitely worth it. If you already have good brakes, good rotors, I'd probably say no, it's not worth it because you're gonna spend a whole bunch of money on new rotors and it's not really necessary. But if you already have to do this stuff, you may as well do 1.6 to 1.8 conversion. But anyways, I'll stop talking here. Let's end the video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you've made it all the way to the end, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Let me know which color you want me to do the calipers so that it'll look nice. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the things, hit the little notification bell, everything that the YouTube algorithm loves. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Just wanna be a mini me. Just wanna be a mini me.
Alright, what's up everybody? Happy Valentine's Day. I know I said that the video was over, but damn, that looks alright. Just like that, we got this one on as well. I'm gonna go like this. That side being the tip.